Sometimes people say your salary from your 9 to 5 job is a bribe your employer gives to you um, for you to forget your dream, for you to attain your full potential in life. To me, that is not correct, in my own opinion. I have said it before that money is a valuable tool for wealth creation. Okay, so in other words, you can't build wealth in the absence of money. Okay, and then if you look at it from a different angle, um, if you're doing a 9 to 5 job, you have access to money at the end of every month, and that is a valuable tool, to create something out of your value. It's a leverage, it's a factor of production. With that little money coming into your hands at the end of every month, you know, from your 9 to 5 job, you actually have one of the most valuable tools um, for wealth creation. So again, like I always tell people, if you're doing a 9 to 5 job, it means you have some good value. You have some good experiences within you. You have a great potential. You have acquired some skills, and that is what you're putting out there in your 9 to 5 job, where you get paid at the end of the month. And so you are many steps ahead in the process of wealth building. So, in other words, you can actually sit down, craft something worthwhile that you can solve other people's problems with, from your value, from your experience, all right, in form of a product or a service, even a skill, that you have developed over time as a result of that your 9 to 5 job, that will make you solve problems for others. And that is enough, to start a business with beside your 9 to 5 job. And that can actually, over time, you know, build you the kind of empire you want. And so when people say uh, your the pay you get from your 9 to 5 job is a bribe for you to forget about your dream, that is not true. That is not true. It's a stepping stone. If you actually know what you're doing and you want to get out of that cage, that 9 to 5 job rat race, salary to mouth every month, all you need to do is a little bit of discipline, you know, practicing real time savings culture. Set a portion of that money aside, you know, it will get to an amount reasonable over time that you can start something with beside that job, and not quitting that job at first. Begin to grow that your side business. You know, you'll be surprised that over time it will become a real time business for you, you know, that would require the whole of your attention and focus, and begin to build from there. And so if you are engaged with a 9 to 5 job, you should be grateful to God and be thankful to your employer. It's a step ahead. All right. Thank you for your time once again.